Pilates with Lou. Today we're going to be doing a beginner level mat class. You will need your mat and a foam roller. The focus of today's class is our hips. So this class is for you if you're looking to have a better quality of life, because that is what good hip health will get you. You will notice that you'll have better posture, balance, and it will help with any lower back pain and also niggles in your knees. So let's get to it, and I hope you enjoy the class. Let's start by placing our roller at the top part of our mat, and let's just slowly lower ourselves down. Shoulder blades resting on the mat, head heavy in hands. We're going to start by sliding our leg out. So exhale, slide it out. Keep our gaze looking upwards. So when we slide out, can we lengthen a little bit more? Warming up our hips here. Pulling our shoulders down. Breathing all that air out. Feeling that corset around our waist when we breathe out. One more. Okay, let's place our knees together and stay in this position. We're just going to drop our right knee down and then back up again, and then left. Let it come down, turn that foot out. Opening up our hips. Exhaling when we bring those legs together, using our core to bring those knees back together again. One more each side. Okay, now we're going to bring our roller onto our sacrum. So we're going to pop ourselves up and come over the roller. And just find that spot where it feels comfortable on your lower spine. Let's lengthen that right leg out. Lengthen it out. Feel the stretch in that position. And bring that left leg up. Shoulders down. Inhale, let's come around and do some hip circles. Inhale, exhale to come back up again. My hands are pressing into the foam roller for support. 2 more this side, and then let's change direction. Have a think about that right leg. Is it in line with your hip, or is it a little bit out to the side? Let's bring it in line with our hip. Just more circles. And return with control. Let's lower it down to the mat. Enjoying that feeling there. Resting those 2 legs. Now with control, let's slide that right leg up and straighten it as much as you can. Feeling that length in the left leg. Let's check, is it in line with our hip? And inhale, come round. One more. Can we keep that leg straight? It's tricky. And opposite way. And slowly with control, release it back down. Bring those heels in a bit closer, and let's just drop our knees to one side. Feeling that stretch in our hip flexors, the fronts of our thighs. There's a little glute stretch there as well. Really press the pelvis towards the way that your knees are pointing. We're going to go into single leg stretch now. So let's slide that left leg down. Bring the right knee up. Press on that knee. So my left hand is under my knee, my right hand is on the base of my shin. Just raise that left leg up a little bit, lengthen it out. roll those shoulders down, take an inhale to prepare, and then change. Let's just really focus on control here. Exhale, inhale, pulling towards your nose, pull that knee towards your nose and lengthen that toe towards the wall in front of you. So we have an opposition here happening, really stretching out our legs and our hips. Now let's bring two legs in together, and we're going to bring our hands back to our foam roller and pressing out for our double leg stretch and bring them back together. Keep those legs glued together, zipper up through your core. Inhale to press out, exhale to return. Two more. And down. Pull a little bit closer towards you. Roll your shoulders down. Let's place our legs back down, slide them out, and just let them hang there just for a moment of release. Have a think about where your legs are. Are they splayed? Have you got them straight? What feels good to get that stretch happening in your pelvic area? Let's go for some scissors now. So come back onto your feet and let's raise up into tabletop. And let's take our hands underneath behind our right thigh, lengthen that left leg, and just with control, focus on lengthening behind your knees to straighten those legs as much as you can. Pulling in, pulse, pulse. These movements don't have to be big. Being on the foam roller, it's a little bit more challenging. The feeling's a bit different, but they're good feelings. Great for our hips. Pulse, pulse. Can you make it a little bit wider? Lengthen a little bit more on these last two. And now let's go into our scissor. So let's bring our left toe up, right toe up, and then let's around the world with our legs. And then scissor right leg, left leg, lengthen behind our knees. That's our cue to keep our legs straight. Left toe up, right toe up, and lengthen. How's our core? Is our navel engaged? One more. And around. Let's bring our feet back so our knees are hip width apart, and we're going to just lift our hips just in that neutral position where we are. So we're not tucking our pelvis or extending, we're just in the neutral pelvis, and we're going to lift up, relax the shoulders down, keep our chin over our chest, gazing upwards. Big deep breath in and back down. One more. Exhale to lift off the roller. Relaxing those shoulders, pressing up. So looking for a straight line, diagonal line with our knees in line with our hips, in line with our shoulders, and down. Now can we bring our legs out? So turn your feet out. My tops of my feet are off the mat, that's okay. And just find your balance here. Breath in and then breath out. We're going to lift in this turned out position. Bit of a different stretch, challenging the stability as well of our pelvis. Exhale, lift. Take a deep breath in at the top. Press up a little bit more and down. One more. And down. Okay, we're going to come off the roller now. So you can either just slide it out like this, coming down. Make your way up. And we're going to do some back extension work. So let's come down onto our mat. And our roller is in front of us. So my hands are turned in to face each other. Legs are lengthened, thighs are glued together. Core is turned on. On the exhale, we're going to lift our heads and roll towards us. And then as we come down, we roll away. Exhale, lift, lift. Use that roller to lift us a little higher, and then roll away to come down. 2 more at your own pace. Enjoy that stretch. Let's pivot into our side series now. So we're going to go our right forearm down. Let's rest our ribs onto our roller. Our hips are stacked, our knees are stacked, and we're going to start with clams. Always a good place to start. We're working on our hip mobility, and I have my hand here for support so I don't roll backwards. And exhale, open up, really drawing that navel into spine. Exhale. Inhale to close. Exhale to open. 2 more. Okay, lengthen that leg out. Flex your foot. Bring it in front. And lengthen behind your knee to try and get that straight leg as much as you can. Pressing back for 3, 2, and stay behind. And let's go for 4 circles in each direction. Thinking about our shoulder, is it pulling down away from our ear? And let's finish with a stretch. Rolling our chest a little onto the foam roller to gain that length. And back. Let's do a mini mermaid here. So I've raised that right arm up, drop that left shoulder, raising up. Feeling that stretch in our side body. And let's place the right arm back onto the roller. Float the left hand up. Move our legs into our Z sit position. And bring that left hand over to our roller and take a roll. This is great for opening up our hips as well as a sneaky stretch for our upper back. 1 more roll out. And let's go to the other side. So let's start with clams. So my hand is on my hip for feedback. My rib cage is resting onto the roller. Hips are stacked. Rolling that shoulder away from my ear. 4, 5. Pulling that navel in. When I open my knee. Okay, let's lengthen that top leg. Lengthen a little bit more. Flex your foot, coming forward. How's the straightness of your leg? Is it there? Shoulder down and back. 2 more. Let's circle 4 times in each direction. And stretch. And let's go for our mermaid. So left arm up this time. Left arm up. And looking down at those ankles. Feeling a beautiful stretch. Place your left hand on the roller, float your right hand up, bring it over. Oops, Z-sit your feet. And rolling out. Great on the shoulders here. You might have a sticky side. I think this might be mine. One more. Okay, let's do some flow now, which is always a fun part of the program to keep you guessing. Okay, let's start with our right forearm in front of the roller, left hand on the roller. And we're going to bring that left leg up into an attitude and then lengthen it behind. For 6. Okay, now let's bring that left leg behind and let's bring our right forearm onto the roller for this one. Roll those shoulders away, sitting into the glute stretch and then back into the attitude. Challenging our hip strength here and having a nice glute stretch as well for 5. Okay, let's come back, forearm in front of the roller, the right forearm. And let's come back up into the attitude. And then this time, we're going to, I might bring this down a little bit. Coming up into the attitude and then lengthening up. And I'm pressing my chest forward to get more length in that leg. Let's go for 5. Okay, let's go the other side. So our first one, our left forearm is over the mat. Let's bring our right leg up into attitude and lengthen it long behind us. For 4. Okay, let's drop that left leg behind. And then coming up into the attitude and feeling a glute stretch. For 5. Okay, that left forearm coming back over. Back into the attitude with the right leg and then pressing up. Lengthening long chest coming over that roller to lever that leg a little higher. Give that momentum for 4. And coming back down. Roll it out. And we're done. Have a great day.